Hi everyone, I'm Ava, and today I'm going to tell you about 6 facts about the Netherlands that I, as an American, find pretty darn interesting. So, fact number 1. As some of you might know, the Netherlands is at sea level. Parts of it are even underwater. Now, that's not the weird, interesting fact, although if I think about living in a country that's, can drown any second, it's kind of terrifying. But let's not think about that for now. What I find interesting is that about 17% of the Netherlands is reclaimed land. That is huge. And this number might be some estimates, but a large part of the country is reclaimed land. And the Netherlands has the largest amount of land in the world that they have reclaimed. What that means is that the Dutch woke up one day and they said to themselves, hey, what are we going to do today? I realize that our country is kind of at sea level, a lot of it is underwater. Hey, do you want to get some more land from the water? Because I think that's a great idea. And then we can use that land to build an entire new province. That's right, that's what the Dutch did. Flevoland, the 12th province in the Netherlands, the youngest province in the Netherlands, was actually underwater. And then they decided, hey, we would like more land. Our population's increasing. Instead of, the shitty thing that we used to do, going and conquering places, why don't we just do something a little better and, just get rid of some water, get some new land? Yeah, I can't imagine that happening in the US. I mean, we're worried that Florida is going to drown, and I don't think people are going to do anything about it if that happens. We're not the Dutch. And I guess that's why they say God may have created the universe, but the Dutch created the Netherlands. Fact number 2 that I find pretty weird about the Netherlands is that, well, first, it's a monarchy. I am not used to living in a monarchy, although I have to say it's not as exciting as I thought it would be. Or, well, I do get King's Day off, so I shouldn't complain too much. But other than that, I kind of don't really notice the difference on a daily basis. But okay, the part about the Netherlands being a monarchy isn't that weird. It's a bit strange as an American, but okay. We have our own problems. What can I say? The part that I find interesting is that KLM, the Dutch Royal Airlines, actually had as its employee, I don't know if it was an official employee, but the King, Willem Alexander. Yes, Willem Alexander, King of the Netherlands, would, on a regular basis, pilot KLM. Now imagine if you're taking a flight and you hear, this is Willem Alexander, King Willem Alexander taking you to your next destination. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, like royalty, having real people jobs, good for them. So that is something that I do find a bit strange, the whole, the monarchy thing. Like, are we living in the 17th century? And the king flying planes thing. Seems pretty interesting to me. Fact number 3, we're moving right along here, is that did you know carrots, used to not be orange. I know when I think of a carrot, I think of an orange carrot. But the Dutch and their love for orange is actually why we have orange carrots. Carrots used to be other colors like purple. I mean, now I think about it and I think, I wish we had purple carrots because, you don't see that many purple food. No, before the Dutch stepped in and decided that they were going to breed this very specific kind of carrot, carrots used to be of a different color, and now they're orange. I just think that is so specific. I don't know why anyone would ever do that, but it's a thing, and it kind of caught on. So I guess they made it happen. Go Dutch people, go spread the orange all over the world. You do you. I'm proud of you. Fact number 4. Now, I think this one, I feel like I should have, heard about before I moved to the Netherlands, but I did not know this. And that fact is that Amsterdam apparently is just built entirely on wooden poles. Amsterdam is built entirely on wooden poles. I I cannot tell you how horrifying that sounds when now I walk around Amsterdam. Like, I am standing on wooden poles. Now, reports vary on how long these poles are. So I read on the internet, and I haven't done any actual scientific research, but on the internet, what I read is that these poles are actually anywhere from 11 feet to 20 feet deep. But basically, the fact that they stand on these wooden poles is incredibly strange. I cannot imagine that. And also not even kind of, also so freaking awesome. It's just one of those, really inventive things the Dutch like to do. And maybe that's why the houses in Amsterdam are so freaking crooked. I just don't know. It's a really interesting concept. I don't think I'm ever going to stop thinking about it now that I know this, whenever I go to Amsterdam, which is 20 minutes from where I live. And I think I'm just going to be telling myself, you're walking on wooden poles. You're walking on wooden poles. Those houses are going to fall on you any minute because the city is built on wooden poles. Number 5. Now, this one I've seen, and I don't think Dutch people find it very strange, but it happens all the time. And it is when the Dutch sing their national anthem, which, a fun fact, but not a really weird one, is that it is the oldest national anthem in the world on record. So that's cool, but not weird. What is weird is when the Dutch are singing their national anthem, it starts with, if you translate the national anthem from Dutch into English, it starts in the beginning. There is a line that says, "I am from German blood." And here I was thinking that only Americans were bad at geography. Apparently, they can't even get that straight. So, if you are Dutch, can you tell me what you think about this? So my guess is that it just means I am from Germanic roots, which I'm a linguist, fun fact about me. But so I can guess that that's what it means. But isn't it strange for you Dutch people to be singing "I am from German blood"? I mean, you guys have kind of a rocky history from what I remember. I bet the Germans would get a kick out of this if they were to know this is what the Dutch were doing. If the Germans were to find out. I guess if they don't know, they can't use that against you, huh? And finally, number 6. It's a lot of facts when you exceed one hand. But number 6, the Netherlands is a flat country. Okay, that's great. It makes it great for biking. There are not that many flat places in the world. Nice. But the country is so flat that a place of, a point in the land of about 323 meters, which is about 1,000 feet, is actually referred to a mountain in the Netherlands. A mountain of 1,000 feet or 323 meters. And this mountain is in Wasselberg, which is interesting to know. But yes, it's only 323 meters, 1,000 feet. I'm about 5 feet 8. That means you stack 200 of me up and you've got a mountain. That's not what I think of as a mountain. Where I'm from, in the US. I also lived in India, next to the Himalayas. Those are pretty tall. No, they're not 1,000 feet. Tiny bit more than that. What's going on here? Are you guys gonna try to kid yourselves? But I find that actually, pretty weird. I would never be calling that thing a mountain. I'm sorry. I know. I don't mean to offend you Dutch people. But I'm so sorry. It's so tiny. It's not a mountain. It can't be a mountain. Come on now. It's a hill at best. So those were my 6 weird things, things that are weird or interesting to me as an American who lives in the Netherlands as an expat. If you Dutch people are watching this, you can tell me about some things that you as an insider find totally normal, but you've discovered that it's not normal to the rest of the world. Or if you know of any fun facts that you could add to this video, why don't you let me know in the comments?